you guys welcome to another episode of Focus to Me. We have special guest with us.
Hi guys, with you here, Horlar of Lagos. As you all know, I'm a lifestyle photographer.
Tell us about your journey into photography.
It hasn't been an easy one, I guess, but you know, with so much consistency and constant growth. I started photography in the year 2015, 2016 actually. I started picking up in 2016. And from being a studio rat to being Horlar of Lagos right now, crazy I guess, yeah. Crazy story. But there's not much to say. It's just I used to work for a couple of people, like, you know, I didn't even have like a particular boss. I had several people that knew that I was talented, and then I was always like, you know, popping. So it was more like people using me, but I mean I knew what I wanted, so I didn't even care. So I was just doing what I wanted, and then I was moving from one space to the other, trying to like, you know, grow. So I wouldn't even use the word use, because when I'm like use, I'm saying they just wanted me on board because they know that, oh yeah, I was good, like I was talented, and I would definitely, you know, deliver. So from one step to the other, that's how it has been. Because I feel like if I start telling the story of how I got here now, you'd rather never finish. You will definitely never finish this interview. But yeah, the next. Yeah. Sorry?
What's good for
Footer. Maths. Maths actually. Crazy, yeah. Connecting mathematics, photography, yeah. Anybody enjoy that?
Stay photography in football or
Yeah, in football, like I did a pre-degree program. So after my pre-degree program, you know, there was this long house holiday, and I didn't even get, after my pre-degree program, I didn't get admission to football. I eventually got admission, but I mean, for a second I thought I was going to get admission because every of my friends that we did pretty good together already, they already saw their names on the list and all that, and it was me, I didn't get my name, so I felt like I didn't even pass. So eventually I went into the school and I went to like, you know, drop a complaint. Unfortunately, they didn't even submit my results. Yeah, so it was after I did all of that, traveling when people went to school, then I eventually got an admission. So that long period of time where, you know, there's this holiday before you resume at your level. So it was then I started photography training. I'm like, oh yeah, bro, I need to do something. Well, when I started, okay, this was it. I have a couple of friends that we started together. So there's 69 views in New York right now. There's Bobby still around, and then a couple of my friends as well. There's everybody, you know, went their ways. But we had like a clique. I don't know if I should call it a group. So we were easily learning from one another. So it wasn't even as if there was a boss that was like, you know, putting us through. But 69 views had the exposure to like meet with bigger photographers there. So we were always tapping from him at a point in time. And everybody were tapping from each other because, you know, you cannot even know it all. So yeah. So there was YouTube and there was constant, you know, when you are doing something constantly and you're making mistakes, I feel like you'll be like, oh yeah, this is not what you should do. So when I started learning photography with him, what I would just do is like, you know, follow him. And then maybe sometimes when he's busy talking to his clients or something and I'm with his camera, I'll just try to like, you know, take pictures of people around. So there wasn't one definite first shoot because I was up and about. You understand? Yeah. So I can't easily figure out the first official shoot I did myself because there was so many.
What's so different? Same difference.
Well, I think that just came natural.
Just what you always say.
A deal? Yeah. That was a deal for a shooting company. Like, if you're trying to like clean your sneakers and all of that, yeah.
So it's like,
Oh yeah, I love sneakers. Always loved sneakers from day one. From day one, I mean, you know, when you have something that you like find really attractive, just like how some guys would really love girls.
so you love
Yeah, I love sneakers a
Because I
lot.
think girls have yes or I've probably asked them, I should ask them about because it's the same thing.
That's a very tough question right now. So I don't think I'm in the best position to answer that. Yeah.
How you met, because I know that's actually get money as soon as girlfriend.
Oh yeah, yes.
What's the general how you met?
That's going to meet you. You know when you're creative in your own space, and then there's also another creative in his own space. He's doing really well for himself, and you can see that way there. Yeah. That was even way before the online thing started. I didn't meet Yemuli when we had already started lifestyle properly. I met him way before then. So I can't remember what our first conversation was like, but it was me. I think I reached out to him first. I'm like, bro, I think I give you some nice portraits now. So he came to my house. When he came to my house, we took pictures. He came with his friends. Yeah, he came with his friends and his brothers. So I took very nice portraits of them. And since then, he loved the portraits a lot. And portraits like, you know, as at that time, it went viral in its own space. Do you understand what I'm saying? So, and Yemoli is this kind of guy that the moment he likes what it is that you're doing for him, he will definitely put you on. Do you understand? In his own way, yeah. So, since then, we started working. I can't even count the number of times I have clicked my shot out to take pictures of Yemoli. Bro, trust me, we'll be going to over 500 times. yeah, because there's always something happening. And he wants to take pictures because, you know, for somebody that looks good every day.
You study mathematics, like, I know some fun from parents doing like, students, like, you know, going to school study mathematics. The parents actually like,
Well, in the first place, I was supposed to study petroleum engineering with my post-jam result was withdrawn back then. That was why I went to fit-out right to So around that period of time when I started, my parents wanted me to do something like something really hectic, something that had to do with something that was close to construction and all of that. I wanted something different. So my dad wasn't really cool with it at first, because like, why would you say you want to be a photographer? Like, I mean, it was looking at me like I was on serious, but you know, I had bigger dreams, and he didn't have a problem with me doing photography. He just, at that period of time, he just felt like I was on serious, and I just wanted to like do something to make me leave the house. Do you understand? But with time, when he started seeing how serious I was with it, how I started moving, you know, he had to leave me for it because he was like, okay, yeah, fine. Since this guy is taking this thing seriously, something will come out of it. So it wasn't really a strenuous thing where I had to like, you know, fight with my parents. He didn't get to my parents. Oh yeah, sure. Well, when I was into photography, back in my early days in school, I had some friends, and you know when you're doing something and it just feels like, bro, nothing is coming out of this thing, why you should yourself? So yeah, like there's literally nobody to encourage you. You need to do your own motivation because there's nobody to come out and tell you that, oh yeah, this is what. And back then, yeah, the people we were mentoring back then, they were not really helping, you know. When you try to like, you know, sometimes you just want to like reach out to some people that you know that they are bigger and bigger person. make them see your vision and like feel your dream and make you understand that this thing you are doing, this is where I've been here before. Do you understand? And give you like with time you can definitely get to where I am and more. So the people I was mentoring back then, yeah, like I wouldn't say they are a different kind of people. There was really not just space for it. Do you understand? And I was seeing it from a different angle, but looking at where I am now, I just understand that you can't get to answer everybody. So while I was pushing a year, on so many occasions I'm like, bro, I need to figure something else out. Like, this is not working. You understand? Because when you're putting in the work all the time, you're doing so much, it's too many hard works, like, and you're working so hard and it feels like everything is just still the same. So I and my friend spoke, that's 69 views, and that thing we were sitting in front of the pavement in our hostel, and we're like, bro, when this thing will make sense? And he was like, bro, instead of I don't tire, but let's believe, bro, we're on the right path. So when you sit with your friends like that you guys are on the same page, at least if there's nobody to motivate you that's doing better than you guys should motivate yourselves. Like, that's why having friends in the same creative space is very, very important. Because you guys know that, oh yeah, we're on the same page and we are definitely on the same drive. So we can always get to encourage each other and be there for each other. So there were issues like not having an equipment and all of that. So we did a thing whereby, okay, maybe for instance, this person has a camera and this person has lights, this person has this person has that. So if I have issues, for instance, I reach out to everybody and get things done.
Really sure.
Alright, cool, that's fine.
So experiment and how you direct it.
Well, I feel like every creative will definitely go through discouragement. You just need to keep your head up, because I mean, if you're trying to attain a certain goal and you feel like you're not going to be discouraged at a point in time, that's definitely on you. You definitely get to be discouraged to get. So I feel like everybody should be open for that, because it will definitely come. You can't even be perfect. Even people that have enough money to do themselves will still get one discouragement or other, maybe from people randomly or from their clients. So I always knew that I have no choice, I need to handle that.
Tell us about your school. I know you have photography school.
Oh yeah, my photography academy, that's like, I don't know about whatever it is out there right now, but to the level I know, I feel like that's one of the most growing academy right now. From the people I trained years ago till now, I'm doing pretty well. Like my guys are literally getting jobs of their own right now. No, I'm not into videography, strictly photography, because trust me, I'm not even done. I have a couple of pictures that I need to edit right now. I have clients that are buzzing me right now. I need to figure it out. So imagine I was doing video as well. That would be too much for me.
So you're just for photography?
Yeah, just for photography. So I teach them everything about photography and also the business part and the branding part of photography.
Advice for the hobby photographers?
Yeah, well, let me pick it up for photographers first. For photographers out there, some people might have been advising you that your gears and your equipment are not important. Don't let anybody lie to you. If you don't have a good laptop, it will be hard for you to work. I mean, you can't be a DT with a 4 GB laptop. It will be very difficult for you. So, I mean, and definitely you can easily buy an expensive laptop if you're starting and you don't have anybody to sponsor you. But that's why I always tell people to create a community with other creatives. You have friends. I mean, if you have a number of creatives as friends, you'll definitely be able to use the one of your friends for a period of time so you're able to get yours. Because if you're trying to use a 4 GB laptop to edit a particular picture, you can spend about 1 hour just trying to load the Photoshop. Do you understand? But apart from that, I'm just trying to clear, like I don't want people to be misled because you'll be feeling like, oh yeah, you can start with whatever it is that you have. It's just like you want to go into beauty photography and then you are open to use your phone. It can't work. Do you understand? It can't work. You need a camera, definitely need a camera. But if you are into street photography and all that visco thing, you can use your phone, whether an iPhone or an Android, whatever it is, you can use it. But if you're going to be going into professional photography, you need a camera. So you can start by renting, you can link up with friends and work with your stuff. But when it comes to the other aspect of photography, I feel like every creative out there, not even just for photographers, you need to be consistent. Because if you get tired this moment and you feel like, oh yeah, you can't run this again, then you shouldn't have started in the first place. So you need to be consistent and you need to be ready to work. You can't be hard working this minute and then the next minute you feel like you just want to relax. You haven't even gotten to half of where you want to be. Photographers that are big and that are out there right now, they still put in so much work and so much effort. So yeah, I feel like with these key things, I feel like everybody should be good to go. But very, very, very important for creatives to create, like to have a community. You can't do it alone as a creative, most especially when you're just starting. You can't. There's no way you want to go about it. You definitely need another creative like you. So yeah, that's it.
How do you call this guy?
So I've always loved sneakers. So the thing is, growing up here, I mean, I didn't really grow up from a wealthy home, but my mom had an idea of what it feels like to, like, have something that has quality. So it's quality over quantity for my mom. So back then, when she got us stuff, it was more. When I got shoes back then, when I was in command, I used to wear Clarks. So Clarks and baking stuff was a thing in my school. And where we got them from was a place called Vespa. Is it Vespa? Vespa in Yanova. So when you go there, yeah, they sell quality stuff that are just used. It's just like buying Africa. I know Africa has quality, so we're really not buying fake from scratch. And then I had a black Air Force, and then I knew what it felt like to be wearing something that has quality because I wore the black Air Force for like 2 years. And I saw most of my friends in school. Not that when I was wearing the black Air Force, I was in primary school. So the black Air Force, yeah, I saw so many of my friends change their shoes a number of times, and I was still wearing mine, and it was still perfect. So I'd always loved sneakers, and then I had some sneakers I would wear on and on. There was a time in uni I got fake sneakers, and I know what it felt like to be wearing the fake sneakers, so I was like, bro, I can't be on this because I love sneakers so much. If I see anybody wearing sneakers, I'm like, bro, what sneakers is that? And immediately I'm taking a picture and I'm trying to read about the sneakers and know what sneakers are those GGs. So it's always been a thing, and then some years back, like a few years back, I started collecting. At a point I had just 6 pairs, but those 6 pairs were original. And I knew that, oh yeah, I had original pairs. I had a couple of Nike slides, so I was always wearing them, so I know when the sneakers are. And I will try it sometimes too. Well, if I'm going to give shout out, I'm definitely going to give shout out to everybody because trust me, literally almost everybody I have in my corner has supported me one way or the other. Starting from my mom. Starting from my mom, my dad, my family members first. I have a couple of cool cousins that they've been supporting me one way or the other. And one thing about me is supporting me goes a long way. You don't even have to give me money. I mean, just show me proof that you believe in me and you believe in what I do. And then just give me those words of encouragement all the time. Support me, tell people about me, post my stuff, and do all that stuff. Yeah. My friends as well are very, very supportive because there's nothing I want to do right now that my friends will come through for me. So shout out to everyone, everybody that's around me. I appreciate everybody because one way or the other, everybody has been a form of support. Yeah, I think you said I should give words of encouragement to So I feel like I've said literally almost everything that I would say. But I also want people to watch out for me because I'm going really hard from here because it's really up from here. And you guys should also subscribe to Talk with Tony and make sure you watch his videos. Like I mean, I fuck with what you do. We've been texting for a while now.
Last year.
Yeah. Because I mean, like I said, consistency is key. I mean, you can never tell. You find yourself on bigger shows with time, and sponsorship can come in from anywhere. You get Talk with Tony will be here. Just best believe. Yeah.
Social media.
Sorry.
What is social media platform?
Oh yeah. I can't even spell my name, but I'm still on Twitter, but I don't use Twitter as much. But Horlar of Lagos everywhere actually. Horlar of Lagos, but the Horlar of Lagos, the Horlar as HORLAR, Lagos. You guys should follow up and check my stuff. Anybody that gets to be on my social media will definitely find it amazing. There's so many things to see.
Yes, now.
Yeah, my Snapchat is very fun. Like my Snapchat is way different from every other.
You always see updates faster than
Yeah, Instagram is pretty. Yeah, like because I'm a brand person. Do you understand? So I'll keep Instagram for all that branding and stuff. But on Snapchat is my actual lifestyle and what I do. Yeah, nice one. Yeah, same.